Good morning, creativity class, and welcome to Arts and Crafts with Miss Elizabeth. Okay, so this week what we're doing is solar system themed crafts because that's what Miss Marie and Miss Lorraine said our topic is for the week. So we are going to run with that and make really cute crafts this week. Okay, so we already made the glitter galaxy jars, which I actually have right here. Super fun. Look at that. And now what we're going to make is a solar system wreath. And a wreath is kind of like, you can have it during holiday seasons. It's usually like made with vines or plants or something. It's just a circular shape. It doesn't have anything in the middle. But instead of with plants and other materials like that, we're going to be using a paper plate. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what we need for this craft, like I just said, we need a paper plate, we need a pair of scissors, the stencil sheet that I sent Miss Lorraine and Miss Marie, it should look like this, some glue, I'm going to use glue stick because I think it'll be easier, a black marker or black crayon, black colored pencil, anything that you have that you want to use, and then other colored pencils, colored crayons, colored markers. So I'm going to use a black marker to color the plate because I want it to be really, really dark like the night sky. And then I'm going to use crayons for the planets. We're gonna have a lot of planets and then stars. So also additionally, something that you will need is some white paper, or if you have colored paper already and you want to just use like yellow paper for the stars, you can do that. But I'm going to go ahead and just use a piece of white paper. Okay, so all right, what we want to do first is we want to cut out our stencils. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the circle first. And we can actually use this as one of our planets after we're done with cutting and tracing. And I think we should make 4 of these, of each of the stars and each of the planets. So then we have a bunch of different things on there. Okay, cut out that. And now I'm going to cut out the star. Try to be careful when you're going around the edges because it can be a little tricksy with the star because we have all these 5 points that we're trying to cut. If you cut too hard, you can cut off one of the little legs. And we don't want that. Right. Now we have our little star. Okay, I'm going to put these scraps to the side. We're going to take our marker. I'm going to draw 3 stars because we already have this stencil as one, so we just need to draw 3. You can take your time. The little points might stick up a little, so you want to go slowly around those because it's kind of hard to draw around that if they're flopping all over the place. So try to hold it down with your finger. There's one. And remember, try to not use too much paper. So we'll keep them close together. Okay, that's two, and then we have one more. Okay, that's three. So we want to keep this because we're going to use that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the circle. So we'll go ahead and draw three of these guys. Kind of shift your fingers over. All right. Here's one. There's two. And then there is three. Okay, so we'll keep this guy as well. This is what it should look like. We got three of each. I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece out. But we don't have to cut it out quite yet because we're going to color with them still attached like this. I'm gonna move this aside. Okay, so for coloring, I think what we want to do is we want to color all the stars yellow. So I'm going to use a yellow crayon. You can use a yellow marker, yellow coloring pencil. Doesn't really matter, whatever you want. It's kind of hard on the stars because, like I said, for cutting the 5 points, they're wiggly. So it's easy to cut them off or rip it when you're coloring. So we want to be gentle. And like I had taught you in another video, when you're coloring on these points, you want to just pull in one direction. So just like it should sound like this. And your hand is just moving this way instead of coloring both ways like this, because then it won't rip the paper. Okay, there we have a yellow star. And I'm going to go ahead and color the rest of these three yellow as well. And it's going to be easier to do it on this big paper because it's not cut out yet. So this, because we can cut this, it's okay if it goes a little bit outside the line. We obviously want to try to color inside the line because it's really good practice for us to be able to do that. But if it goes outside just a little, it's okay because we're gonna cut it anyways, so it's not the end of the world. It'll still look great. Okay, I'm coloring the second one. And now I'm going to color the third one. Ta-da! We have our lovely yellow stars. And now we're going to color the planets. So this is where it gets pretty fun, if I may say so myself. What you can do is you can literally color it however you want to color it. So you can put spots on it, stripes on it, swiggly lines, and any color that you want. You can mix them however you want, make them look all cool. So let's see, for this one, I'm gonna do stripes. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to color in the other part with this color. And this is just how I want to color it. You can color it however you want to color it. So you can take my ideas and use those. If you want stripes because you think this looks good, then you can go ahead and use stripes, but you can do anything that you want to do. So it's really fun. You get to imagine what you think a planet looks like. Pretend like it's your own solar system and create your own little planet. So that's one. I'm going to do, let's see, what is this? Red and orange. I'll do red and orange. So I'm going to color the whole thing orange. And then I'm going to use red to make little polka dots. Kind of looks like a pizza. Yum. Pizza planet. Okay, now I'm going to use green. And I will use, I'm just going to use green. Okay, this one I'm going to color green. Maybe I'll do half green. Do half of this a lighter green too. That's kind of cool. And then I use these two colors. Well, I guess that one's already orange, so I won't do that. I'll do this pink color. So I'm going to color the whole thing pink. And then I'm going to use this color to do like a little swivel design. That looks cool. There we go. Okay, now that I have all of my stars and planets, we're not going to cut them out of this quite yet because we're going to work on the plate. So I'm going to let's put all of our crayons away, or our colored pencils, because we don't need them anymore. We just need our black color. Oops, Those are all falling out. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put these planets and stars just to the side right now. We don't need the glue right now. We just need this plate. So what we want to do is we want to smash it down. Smash, smash, smash. We want it to be super flat. I'm gonna use this big jug of glue I got. You can use anything that you have. Just make it really flat. Okay, now that we have that, what we want to do is we want to cut out this whole middle part here. We don't want any of that. So what's going to happen is we want to fold the middle part and pinch it like, whoops, and pinch it like this. So it makes like a little pinchy pinch. And we'll take our scissors and we'll snip it right in the middle. So you want to cut it just enough where there's a hole here. So I can stick my my finger through there. Okay, so once we have that, then we can stick our scissors inside of that and start cutting out towards this line that's right here. And once we get to that line, then we stop. And we want to turn our scissors in a plate so we start cutting around on that line. Like this. So we're cutting around now this way, on this line, all the way around. So you see how I cut from, I made this crease, the hole, I went into the hole with the scissors and cut out this way. And then now I'm cutting around the circle. So we want to cut all the way around the circle. It's okay if you're not cutting it perfectly. We just want to try to get it, my finger's cramping up. We just want to try to get it as close to the line as we possibly can. Okay, now that I cut this out, this is like a little CD. Wicka, wicka, wicka. Play some music on the side. All right, now that we have our little wreath, I want to make sure it's flat again. And this is what we're going to color black. So like I've said, every time we've used a plate, my plate could be different than your plate, but for me, my plate has a shiny side, a not shiny side. So we want to color on the not shiny side because the color is just not going to show on the shiny side. So we'll go ahead and start coloring. Make sure to use like a placemat, some newspaper, something to put this on because coming around the edges of the plate, it's going to be a bit messy. It doesn't have to be all black, like perfectly colored black, because night sky's got a lot of stars, a lot of crazy things in there. So really, it could look like that. And I think it's perfect that way. And I also think that with the plate, because we flattened it, it makes all these cracks in it. And it actually looks really cool when you color it black. It has like peaks of light. You don't have to push super hard on the marker. It comes out much darker if you're really light with it. Maybe use it on the side because it colors more that way. Okay, almost done. And ta-da! That's actually really cool. Look at how it's all cracked and stuff. Okay, so while we let this kind of dry off a little, we'll put our black marker to the side. And we'll come back to our planets and our stars. So we already have the two, the star and the planet that we cut out here. I'm going to go ahead and cut out each of these so then they're all their own piece. It makes it a lot easier to cut it out if you separate each one. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut this out of my stomach. Making little gargle noises. Anywho. I love the way that this planet looks. It's okay if you can't get everything off on it. Ta-da! Cut the second one. Here we go. I'm going to move these scraps. And then the third one. So we should be cutting out 3 planets, and we should have already had 1 planet that was already cut out. Which means we should have a total of 4 planets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They all look pretty cool, I won't lie. Okay, now we'll move on to the stars. We already have one cut out, so we'll go ahead and cut these ones out. Once again, it's tricky on the legs, so on the points. So just be careful when you're cutting so we don't cut off any of the star. Okay. Cut one out. Now we're on the second one. Here we go. And the last one that we have to cut out. I'm very proud of myself for drawing this star. I've never been very good at drawing them before, but I think it turned out quite cute. Okay, now that we have that done, we have our 4 stars, 4 planets, and we have our plate wreath. We're going to glue them on now. So we'll take our handy dandy glue stick. We'll go ahead and start with a star. And it might be good to have, I'm gonna use this just to be able to put the pieces on so the glue doesn't get everywhere. Okay. There's one, and then we'll just stick it on anywhere on the plate that you want to stick it on. There we have a star. It's pretty cool. Okay, next I'm going to do a planet. I think it's nice if we switch off. So we'll do star, planet, so on, so on. So then they're nice and spread out. Okay. Here's the planet. One, two, three, four, 5. It's pretty cool. And we'll do another star. Put that guy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do another planet. We'll do this one. It kind of looks like Earth, I think, but different. Close, but not. It's what I think Earth looks like in my imagination. Okay, we'll glue this one on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll do star. that guy down. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, we have 3 more pieces. So I'll put this guy, my lemon lime planet. Put him there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our last star. How do I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our last planet, which for me is my pepperoni pizza planet. We'll go ahead, put some glue on these. And then stick it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is so cool. Now we have our solar system wreath, which is super awesome. We have our 4 stars, 4 planets, which obviously there's so many more stars in the sky and so many more planets. And so many other things that we don't even know about out there, which is pretty cool. I think that that's a great thing about science. We get to figure all that sort of stuff out. But anyways, now that we have our solar systems, we can wear them on our face if we want. This has been super fun with you guys, creativity class, and I hope you enjoyed making your solar system wreaths this week, and I can't wait to see you next week. Have a nice day. Bye.